This is how the new MacBook Pro is going to help you type faster. The keyboard is at the heart of how you interact with your MacBook, and it's now had an upgrade. The optimum way to type should be almost not conscious of the hands interacting with keyboard, just the brain getting your ideas onto the screen. You do this by touch typing. The touch bar, introduced in 2016, looked very high-tech. It added some very clever new ways of interacting with your MacBook and browsing files and so on. But because its controls are context sensitive, it meant you had to slow down your typing. You couldn't just turn the brightness up or down. You had to press a button and then use the slider. Browsing files when you've had the touchpad available to you. For all its good, it slowed down typing and was mostly unused by the majority of people, so it had to go. Apple has removed the touch bar and replaced it with physical keys. It said,
"The physical keys replaced the touch bar, bringing back the familiar tactile feel of mechanical keys that pro users love."
It's not hard to understand the underlying meaning of this, which is the majority of users don't love the touch bar. So, no touch bar on the function key row, physical buttons enabling you to touch type so you don't have to deal with a context sensitive keyboard, and the function key row has keyboard shortcuts. Now what was really interesting in the presentation is that when talking about the keys, what Apple said, it didn't say that they had letters or characters on the keys, it said the keyboard had glyphs.
That elegantly highlights the backlit glyphs on the keys.
Now, the word glyphs has an almost mystical sound to it because its meaning is from a time of superstition and magic. Glyphs is ancient writing told in pictures, which archaeologists go crazy over as they reveal secrets about ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians with hieroglyphics. And this is an absolute masterclass in advertising language. On one hand, it's really corny, on the other hand, it's pure genius. Now, in recent years, Apple did introduce the butterfly keyboard, which made the keyboard thinner, but it's now replaced it, last year actually, with the scissor switch keyboard. This is more reliable, the keys feel better to press, and more than that, the keys are full height Magic Keyboard height. So not quite the same as normal mechanical keys, but definitely if you're used to a Magic Keyboard, they have that height there. It's less spongy, and it's more clicky in a good way. And in between the keys, Apple says, the Magic Keyboard is set in a double anodized black well. This just means that the aluminium between the keys is painted black, and it stands out. All these things together should make a more comfortable, more reliable, faster typing experience.